Hey guys, this is MegaDragonoid. Wait, no, that's the wrong name. I'm Mario. Woohoo! Sorry, couldn't help it, guys. I had to do a little bit of fun.
April 11, 12:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Why not for District Court number 5?
How about 3? We are for 3 people right now.
Good point. Good point.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is the one who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
What's with this stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
As if. No spoilers.
Behind this beauty is something rotten.
It's not always the way of these things.
Yeah.
Never judge a book by the cover.
You can literally say the beauty and the beast.
No. It's something. You have a beautiful apple, but if you look inside, it's rotten.
To the core.
You see, that beauty, what you see right now on the screen, behind it is the true monster.
Yeah, otherwise we will not be, well, attorneys.
Yeah, there is something wrong about her, I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I can't believe he's actually said that!
Even that guy's like, wait, what? Oh,
This video has been sponsored by Monster Energy. Hashtag not sponsored. It's like, I had to do it for once.
It's sponsored by water. There you have it. Everybody, drink water!
I can make it a root version, but yeah, I'm not going that far.
Come on.
Now then, witness, could you please say your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
I will bash them with my gavel.
Oh my god.
Wow, they are literally falling for it.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You are all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all.
It was nothing.
If we may move on now. What is your full name and occupation?
Occupation.
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior at literature, Ivy University.
Oh, cool. She studies literature like I did.
I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine.
Whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard? Sir?
Is something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever's on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes, yes, I can see why you'd say that.
She's going to be tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Yup.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
What I witnessed. I have been planning to go back to Phoenix Place after class was over. Feeny and Dottie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Diddy got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they call it the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Objection!
Young lady! As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth.
But I would never. Hold it! That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case in a bunch of paper-thin lies. Ooh. Hee, you haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we met before, once.
In any case, Miss Fay, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Fay. Madame, I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. I am not that old. I am not old hat. I don't even have children or grandchildren. What I...
Well, tell me, bro. Hit me with your beautiful lies. Wait, what?
Okay, so let's have a look. See, we need to press on Dahlia's third statement.
Third? Okay.
Hold it! Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yep.
Yes! In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right? I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did the thing to Doggy. Doggy. If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony right now? Just now.
Okay, so you need to show a contradiction.
Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Horton. So let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never.
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness.
Badger.
Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom.
Had a feeling you guys were gonna make that reference.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Badger. Huh?
I believe the fence is engaged in a fishing expedition.
Are we gonna fish?
What does that have to do with anything? What? Seriously, what does her being in a fishing expedition have to do with anything?
I wish I had a clue. But I don't.
Maybe she loves fish. Something fishy about her.
Yeah, very
Right.
fishy.
It smells like fish. Ah. There. Dot.
That is, she has no supporting.
Reporting. What?
Dot.
We got the dots on him.
The dots on his head. He's sweating. The struggle is real.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Gay.
We're gonna do the stick on this.
No, give him the gaze and he will get nervous. Now then, Miss Horton. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim.
Uh-oh.
What? There is no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be so much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
So I will punch them. Yes, Your Honor. I will, if you don't mind. I'd like to reverse my testimony.
Yeah, right.
I didn't. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Doggy.
Tell me, bro.
There's another thing as well.
I didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything usual either.
Okay.
I went to go and find some other students if they call it the authorities.
I think we already had a one. Whoops.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to present Phoenix's testimony on that statement where she says that she didn't that it didn't look like they were fighting.
You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
Yeah.
That's nice, but I found that just a little odd.
Okay, got everything now.
I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that?
Uh-oh.
If you were really that close to the victim, two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Ah!
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
Objection! But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Uh-oh. He did that. Bro?
May I have some moment to answer?
Bro, he did
Okay.
like that. Yep, that's the one.
It's like a bloody singer.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
Objection! Next thing you know, it'll be bloody seagulls doing Ace Attorney faces.
You see parents suddenly playing like Ace Attorney, like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
but bro,
Sorry.
it's okay, I'm
Caught
the
up
man.
with that, didn't we?
Yeah, I kind of went into the moment.
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time. What are your headphones?
Lies! Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Headphones? You mean like both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seems as Tutor wasn't ready for the fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Lies, 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 lies!
Thunder and lightning, huh? That's true meaning of yes. Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. Thunder, thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Wow, do we have an Ace Ventura with us? Damn!
What?
An Ace
What?
Ventura!
mean the pet detective?
Really?
He sounded like a gremlin. Is he?
I know, but Justin did almost an Ace Ventura imitation of him.
I'll just have to believe you on that one. I've never seen it.
Well, you were really on point.
There you go.
As you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a second. Mia, the testimony just now. She said something that could totally change the whole case.
There was lightning.
Ding dong.
Your Honor, there is a problem with the witness testimony.
What do you mean?
Did you noticed? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death of the electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died of being hit by a bolt of lightning? More like a da-da-da.
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Of course not. You're like a little kid. I'm Judge. Ugh.
Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Dog Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself was mistaken. The defense believed that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
To be honest, I think not.
You did it, Mia. Should be taking.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Yeah?
Huh?
I'm no fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Miss Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
They're pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All the lad's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because?
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. Power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching a severed electrical cable.
That you call high voltage.
Yeah.
can help it.
Now on his hair. Maybe it will stand right up.
Hey.
Because it's actually fallen away, if you can see.
Pretty much,
According
yeah.
to the students, the cables were very old. They are planning on having them replaced in the future.
No, they replaced it on
I
Friday.
see.
They replaced it on Friday.
Friday fever.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
Are you sure about that?
I object.
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor, I
Then
couldn't like how this looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear that. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? Sorry.
I don't think it. Hang on.
hurry up, please. We're in a waiting game.
I'm checking it out. Yeah, you're right. It's the umbrella.
Smallest bump. This is. You can literally say this is the smallest bump.
Under this umbrella. That's it. That's why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor,
I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
oh shit, was I wrong? But it says here the umbrella. What the hell? Ah, that was one of your best lies yet, Your Honor.
Ouch.
I'm reading this.
Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Well then, let's hear it.
Sorry, bro, I did say the umbrella, but something else. Okay, so try presenting Phoenix Wright's profile.
Not sure. No, hang on.
Yes, Your Honor. Please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony?
He said after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that's right. Wait, are you saying that...
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right to Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Isn't she trying to prove his innocence? It feels like she's trying to prove his guilt, not his innocence.
Yeah, weird.
It was that
very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Sorry, I kind of missed the previous line there, didn't I?
I'm afraid I can't agree with you, Mr. Prane.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? That's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. It was the impact that caused the cable to break. Even if it isn't damaging cable, they should replace it actually sooner or later.
Yep.
Well, actually more sooner, because the safety, of course, is going in the first place.
Indeed.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the fire pole, then he couldn't be electrocuted by the served cable to the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order in the court.
The mentions of my enemy. How I long to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The madam's attorney explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
Liar, liar, liar. Chicken
She's
liar.
going to make it difficult again. She's twisting the lie. What the? She's twisting the truth.
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time, Mr. Please, Mr. Judge.
Of course it's alright. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
Is it? She's finally starting to show her true colors. What I witnessed part 2.
Right.
The truth is, baby pushed him twice. The first time was into that electrical pole, and that's when the cable broke. Then Doggy tried the best to run away from him. The Phoenix caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Doggy being electrocuted and all occurred in less than a minute.
So, after being shoved,
You get shoved
The,
again.
the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
Why
Right.
is she now like accusing her boyfriend? Well, she said Vinny did nothing wrong. Something doesn't add up, does it?
To get away from it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Beanie, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing just the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
What I witnessed part 2.
Okay, quick question, bro. Before you do this, does this version of Phoenix Wright support achievements or trophies?
Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting. In the on the page here, if you can get an achievement if you press on the first statement, apparently.
Okay, let's make a safety safe check, just in case.
Hold it. Miss Hardthorn, but previously on your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Doggy. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny. So that's why you basically lied to the court? I was a bad girl. I know, Mr. Judge.
Yes.
Would you please forgive little old me? Of course he won't. What you did is
Oh, come
called...
on. It was just a little old white lie.
You're
We'll forget
pressing
it this
too
time.
fast, Danny.
I didn't press
Please
that
be
one!
careful.
I didn't press!
Yeah, the judge was actually interrupting her, was like properly interrupting her. It
Yeah!
wasn't Danny, it was the game.
Santa Claus!
Yeah, it's Santa Claus' fault!
No, Judge is Santa Claus.
That's what I said.
The one
It's-
that's making the
this time.
pretends to be Santa Claus.
We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Ho ho ho.
Oh, wow. The judge has better be more careful himself. A dog alley is friendlier than that girl. Wow. The first time beware
The
you.
achievement.
Good one, bro. Good one. Woo.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so now on to the next part. Present either the student's testimony or the crime photo, the second crime photo, on the fifth statement.
3, 4, 5. And what I want to present?
So you can do the student testimony or the second crime photo.
A crime photo?
That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Cold killer.
Oh, that medicine. It's the one Feeny likes to take for his gold.
Wait a minute.
Phoebe, are you in the court?
That's not what we're focused on.
Wait a minute. Take a
That's
look at
not
both
what we're
pictures.
focusing on.
Cold Killer X.
Now take a look at the small picture and then to the big picture.
Cold Killer.
Yeah?
They don't say cold killer. What's the big thing, bro?
Take a better look. Let's just say, look
Yeah.
at the pill.
Yeah, of course, the small one is having 4 Cold Killer pills, while the Cold Killer in the victim hand is like one of the 3 half away.
Not only that. Something other gleamed my eye. The one in the bottle, the small bottle, has like little disc, if you know what I mean. While the other ones look like capsules.
It could just be the way that the picture's been taken, bro. Because you have to bear in mind that at this point in time, someone's been obviously taking these pills, and the picture of the smaller version probably was taken before they even started taking the pills. So, just because they're on a slant, that could make them look a little bit different to how they actually look.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
you might be onto something. You might be onto something.
It's not that medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. Ah, the watch itself. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye?
My point is this. What time was it when the lads suffered that power outage due to cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear.
Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
And that wasn't me that pressed the button.
2:33? What was it? Wait a minute.
2:55 was according to the students. And
The clock says 3:05, doesn't it?
Yep. 3:05 p.m.
There's 5 messages 10 minutes after the reported blackout.
Yep.
What exactly happened during this 10 minutes interval? The defense proposes that it was during the interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Dog Swallow.
You know, it sounded almost like Dark Swallow.
Dog Swallow.
This is nonsense. The real murderer.
Objection. Even you can deny the time breaking, the cable breaking, and the electrocution. The completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. It was the window of the opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Faye. Is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you'll be penalized. Penalized.
You got a penalty.
Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Fay.
I feel a sneeze coming up.
But you
Now then, Miss Fay, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
It was the sneeze!
No, according to this, it's gotta be Dahlia.
You sure?
That's what it says. You gotta present her profile.
It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? How? How could you?
The defense is grasping at straws.
You don't say. 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Mr. Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while sharing them both up as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the man dearest to you. Snapping, snapping, snapping. Come on, Hawthorne. Snap.
Order, Miss Fay. What? I mean, why? That is to say,
Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on a day, however. After Mr. Wright pushed the victim and security left the scene. It was you who pushed Mr. Solid to his death by your very own hands!
How can you say something so mean, Madame Fay? I didn't do anything.
Miss Fay, this is a very serious charge. You are.
Hold it! What?
Your Honor! Please, I have something to say. What to say? At you!
You? What is it?
Please, please strike everything that the defense said. For now on, from the court record.
What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Fay. Dolly, she couldn't do anything like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
No, not for Dolly, please. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Ah, Aju, leave my Dolly alone, Aju.
That boy.
That boy. He's gotten himself in way over his head.
I'm always over my head. What do you guess?
Oh, Mr. Crossback. Bertie, you're back.
It seems I've arrived just in the nick of time.
You don't say.
I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Boing. Yay.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You'd better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Wait, Mia had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that is,
May I
Sorry.
interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
don't you worry, my dear, I have the situation well in hand. That is, go right ahead.
Hey, are you seriously accusing me for killing my sweet doggy? What? Yes, I am. Not only that I am saying you murder dog Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing over your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should have let me handle it.
I want to take a peek at that report we have. Okay. Who wants to read this?
Location: District Courtyard Cafeteria. Daytime August 27, 4 p.m. Victim Diego Amado, age 28. Occupation lawyer. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. Amado ingested poison while investigating the suspect regarding other case. Trace of poison were found on the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It's unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup.
So
Hey.
she's killed someone else before. That's interesting.
And that's exactly what the other guy wanted to talk to Phoenix about. He must have found out. That's why she killed him. Ha ha! Adds up now.
Proof
That
is
makes
on
sense,
air.
doesn't it, bro?
Yep.
Sorry, please go ahead.
Can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my fair Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all too much for a poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must! 8 months ago, the incident occurred to the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection. The witness claims that she had no reasons to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she is, in fact, a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, Would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
But of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. How I Met My Feeny.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were just destined to meet in the very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. Been going out forever since that fateful day. We are so lovely, we literally makes people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Oh wait, that's Phoenix thing.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you'll be held in contempt of court.
I'm still like a little bit penalized for cutting one of your lines in that accident.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Tiger, tiger!
Okay, hit me, bruh.
Okay, so you need to press on statement 2.
Press on statement. Phew.
Your courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet your love of your life.
That's not true, Madam Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he'd also be planning to becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was that lead to a student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. There's nothing to do about murder case.
Don't worry, bro, just keep going. Miss Faye, I'm warning you, if this has nothing to do with Miss Swallow's case... Keep pressing.
You have to remember the judge of Dania's side. Daughter, if you allow me to some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on her with testimony.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
Jesus, Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had to come to this courthouse to do research for a paper I was writing. The moment our
Okay.
eyes met, my heart skipped a one. I have to come to the courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Okay,
so you
bro.
present the police report on the statement.
Brr.
Miss Hawthorne, you wear it here because of your research paper, were you? Did you actually come here for much more important reason?
What is the meaning of a cookie smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy.
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
Name of the suspect that the innocent is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hartorn.
Funny how a judge of the law doesn't know this.
Yep,
Yes,
we
the
are.
sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hartorn. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order, order, order! This is unbelievable! It's true then. The loveliest fellows can...
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness.
Again, not me.
Winston Payne, will not allow it.
Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Sorry. Excuse me. Guys. And again, excuse me. Ugh. Sorry. Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true about 8 months ago. The police expected some interest in me.
Expressed some interest,
Yatsia, I know I'm under oath, so I tell you the absolute truth.
And another lie.
Yep.
I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
I was cleaning up some messages.
I tied the two crimes together.
Now I'm just gonna say to your offensive.
Well done, Mia. Ooh, you have really lit a fire in my heart. And my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirits or my hemorrhoids.
I was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat just for a moment, and that's what happened. About what I heard, it was a liquid poison that's lethal, about just teaspoons.
How did you know?
Yeah.
Not only that, I hear it was from a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I would even know where we get this poison like that.
Oh, I know.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. But I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today.
I only smell.
And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Yeah. What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? It was amazing!
It's over 9,000!
Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Justin, what is probably total level?
Beg pardon?
No, what is
What
the
is-
level?
Justin,
the
what is
study level?
What does the scholar say about his power level?
It's over 9,000! What, you didn't think I didn't know the reference?
Oh, we know. I was helping a little the edge.
The poisoning.
Let me know, bro.
I meant to know. Poisoned.
It says here, you have to present Doug Swallow's profile at statement 5.
1, 2, 4.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind of person. I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easily acquired for that kind of person, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lap.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hartron was dating Mrs. Swallow.
I need to check something. Okay, we actually have part 2. We're gonna finish this one today.
If you recall, Mr. Swallow was a primatology student at the Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, Gilbert could never have obtained such a rare and special poison.
Hear the music! The fight is on!
Well, Miss Hartwood, seems you had to quest such poison after all. That was a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was by the one sitting at the very table, you!
No!
Order! 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 Could it be? It's nothing but a base.
May I say something, Madam Fay?
What is it? Oh.
What is it, Miss Harthorn?
Close.
I saw my phone.
Part of the poison was the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry much liquid, you would have needed some kind of container.
Oh yes, that's true.
I was searching immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, easily gotten rid of something like that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you say I threw the poison container away, I think I need to show some kind of proof. Proof? Jeez, you got me good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead.
Police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? You're
That
right,
one,
bro.
yeah.
This is an easy solution. It says as even in the description, a small bell necklace given to Wright on the very day they met. Showed it to everyone. It's the kiss of death.
Take that! You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on someone who had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew couldn't be searched.
Wrong voice actually, but
Somebody that you knew wouldn't be searched.
nope, that's the one.
Who's this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. He gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
Uh-oh.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace.
I have some kind of that necklace, but
It's
only
just a little bottle. It's really quite cute.
And I think Cheryl's saying something, bro.
Sorry,
I
Sarah.
also have a necklace called the Kiss of Death. There's also a bottle where I can put things in it, like poison or something else.
Even a little whiskey shot. Good.
Yeah, that too. And I will show it to you guys later.
That's good.
So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
Today, the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright. Was 8 months ago. August the 27th. Very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the presence of love, the witness gave my client a present. All of the purpose was hiding the one piece of evidence that could give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in this bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab would analyze it, they would find a trace among. Dot. Why?
Order! Order in the court!
Oh, me again. On behalf of Dolly, I object!
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. White, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Because I love her.
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Yeah, you called it, Sira.
Madly in love? I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. White, have you ever thought about this? What exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hartwood want to date you anyway?
Well, I guess you must be madly in love with me too.
Wait, please open your eyes! Open your eyes, Link! At the point of the trail, I think it would be obvious to everyone. Open your eyes, Daddy.
Hmm?
The reason that Dahlia Hartshorn is dating you is... Keep you quiet.
But I was
Because of the
thinking.
necklace.
Yeah, I think it's the
Because
necklace.
of the necklace. Because of the necklace, yeah.
Dahlia Hartshorn was not and madly in love with you. The only thing she after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Back there, in the waiting room, and said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy every time I see her. She says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
It's a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hartshorn, that necklace is unfurtable evidence of her crime. That's why she's absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you instead of showing to everyone you met. That's why she...
I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Ah!
Yeah, are you alright?
Hey, hurry, open him! Pina, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. White?
It looks like the bear caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
My goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Harturn's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
The man must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy, that's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now?
Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. White, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me, I'm sorry.
Let's go. Just give back the necklace.
I ate it.
You ate it.
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, but yeah. Ah!
What?
What is he doing now?
Hold it. Your Honor! You got to stop the trail. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed may have some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How you can be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it would seem.
Objection. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have let any poison left in it. Either or that poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do.
You swallowed it whole.
And it's hard for me to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can say that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's the wrong choice, Mr. Payne.
Indeed.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
After I provoked so much, is she to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicions around Miss Orphan has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright?
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. I'm totally slipped. It slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. You believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
The day I met Dog Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you, for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, somebody stole some poison from the lab.
What, poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. So she came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Is this true? Did he really say that? Look at that hair, dude.
That's
Noing.
ridiculous!
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him.
What?
She told me not ever to tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Yeah, this is the defendant is.
Miss Faye, I'm telling them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. But she isn't innocent.
So Dahlia stole this poison 8 months ago too, huh? So if you put it together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believe that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison at the night before she killed the dog Swallow. The night before Christmas. The night before Christmas. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone.
Miss Faye?
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yeah, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. It's something that she desperately wanted to get back there for.
Yeah? Who was the sign planning to kill? Yeah, Phoenix Wright, sorry, yeah. That's right.
How did I figure that out, huh?
There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doc Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that how things worked out.
But let's remember that Mr. Solo died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Harton was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else could be.
How can that be? I thought Miss Wright and Miss Horton were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. It must be killing him.
To be
Hanging
killed
there.
or to
I'll
be
bring her
poisoned.
to justice, I swear it.
What for kind of lie should I make out of it? To be killed or to be poisoned? Or do you have a better one, Shira?
Huh?
Well, to be killed or to be poisoned? What will it be?
That's the question.
Question. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hartman truly cared about was the only peto evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of the Trinity in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Harton could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible.
No, it can't be.
It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got into hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Miss Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to receive that piece of evidence.
That can't be true!
It can't be true, he said.
Beanie, what a joke you are.
Oh, there's her true colors. There she is.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears that we are nearing the end of this trail.
Fine, I can tell you to plan on making me into a criminal, no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
Sorry.
We see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten a bottle as a snack. Ugh. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do I pray for me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a violently witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I've been heading home now, if you don't mind.
We're not finished.
Stay in the court. Fine. Then ask this nasty old hack to finish up already. Hold it! I can't let her get away this time!
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate prize?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No! You better think it all over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray?
Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
It must appear my career as a liar is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my eternity's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Huh. Stupid woman.
Is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Yeah, just one? If you're unable to establish your guilt...
You took Justin's.
Okay,
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming liar plummets the earth before she gets to chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that is the case, then the poison was probably in there.
In the cold medicine. The
How
cold
do you
medicine.
know, bro? Do you read it or do you have a suspicious feeling?
Suspicious feeling. More than anything, actually.
Take a check if you want.
I will too. Sorry. Ugh. Let's see, what does it say? She wants proof. Final blow. Huh, I was right. It is the medicine, Cold Killer X.
How did I knew, huh? So easy to recognize the two different things.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does a rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this old medicine. Cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony?
But I lost my bottle around the lunchtime on the day of the incident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
was the one who took his bottle of cold killer egg. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court have recalled a crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to somebody else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. So she told the poison twice?
Sorry, I had to take my medicine.
Oh wow, painkiller.
Well, it's more motion killer, to be honest.
More, not actually poison.
Nope. It controls my emotions.
Solving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of cold killer eggs. This, of course, where she could carry out a plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. That's in my lines, bro.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm just grabbing the website that we were using. 'Cause I lost mine version of it. Where is it? There it is. My tabs were gone.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime. Including what the defendant and victim were arguing about. And a cut electrical cable. She used the served electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well.
Sorry.
It's hardly any wonder that she was the product of a state of panic. Hmm. Recall that she was carrying a bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago.
Yes. She disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had somebody else hold it, in this case, Dog Swallow. Dot 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 dot. Huh. Oh, come on now, everyone. Suddenly you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar.
Who are you calling a liar, lady?
Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Oh, huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some.
Huh?
Well, Mr. White, ain't that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove you're innocent. What would you say?
Oh, put the test on the test.
If she don't swallow it, it's poison.
If she
If she
swallows
swallow
it and she dies, it's poison.
No, listen. If she
Okay, go
swallow
ahead.
it and actually got poisoned, or well, I mean, if she swallowed it, then it is innocent. But if she don't want to swallow, that means that she is actually the killer.
Huh?
I am just filthy, stinking liar. Then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey! Mia Fey!
Woo!
Did you see
You
that?
think you won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
There, her evil colors appeared. She's the evil witch of the West.
Nah, she's more an evil witch of the East. That's just fine. For the time being.
Victory is yours.
For the time being.
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
Huh?
Wait a minute. 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 Wait a minute.
She's going to kill Mia Fey. Phoenix Wright girlfriend dated the victim Dog Swallow until 8 months ago.
Huh. Hey. I had a feeling I had a deja vu feeling, but I wasn't. Huh.
Huh?
Well then, Mr. Judge. I see you later too, okay?
Huh? Why, yes.
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the man in blue now.
You mean the caps?
I wish you all the best.
Calling him out to make up a fight?
She cannot leave like that. Phew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense doesn't show a scrap of evidence to support the outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. Oh, it's the pay. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Why would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, you could have sworn you'd said.
There. It's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she was so trustworthy, then I'm sure you couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Well, you see, yeah.
Objection. And then here becomes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah! My hair! My beautiful hair! Wow! No!
And there he went.
That's all you say, Gon. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Yeah, right.
Even she's like, seriously?
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Faye,
Yes, Your Honor.
was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Ah, Your Honor. Whatever we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne?
This can't be. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear. Dolly, achoo!
Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Praise the wind.
This court is adjourned.
Hey, Mia Fey won. April 11th, 3:60 p.m. Discord Lord Defendant Lobby number 3.
Yeah, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grolsberg.
Hearing the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Mr. Grolsberg, do you maybe think you could stop thinking about them?
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think.
Oh, he's thinking.
What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we, veteran lawyers, who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations.
Thanks. You know, I was thinking.
Go on.
Dolly that I saw out there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the Dolly I knew, she never said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, I need to forget about her. Yeah, you're right. It's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little.
But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep?
Right. Now, I'm gonna study become a lawyer myself.
That's why you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Oh yeah, I am. There's a friend that I desperately want to help. If I hurry, then I could able to save him in time.
I see.
Hey, Miss Faye? A lawyer is someone who can help people when they are in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna study my butt off. I'm becoming a lawyer for sure. I hope. I hope we see each other someday. Maybe you'll... oops. No, I did it myself. Whoops. For 5 years since I executed of all charges, I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories, but also brings up some very precious ones. Memories that I thought never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now, but even so, I can hear her in my mind.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 years long.
5 long years.
Yeah, 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. That is a story for another day. Da da da!
Episode 1, Turnabout and Memories. The end.
Ooh, I want to do this guy! I want to do this guy!
I think you're also going to do Phoenix Wright.
Yep. So I will be the prosecutor and probably and the lawyer. Woohoo! Well, this is gonna be a first. Double roll. Beep, 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 beep.
We usually get more than one roll, so it's good to see that you might get another roll as well, bro.
Yep.
We're taking a break for now because I need to pee.
That's okay. Well, guys, this is it for this week. If you like the content so far, make sure to hit that sexy free follow button. You can also go to Twitch.tv/ MegaDragonoid while I'll be streaming. And you can also subscribe there as well. You know the drill, basically. You can also go to devin.com/ MegaDragonoid while I'll be putting down my art. If the others want to do theirs, they can.
Go to my
Well-
YouTube. You going to Princess Sira. Your
And for-
turn.
Oh, I just was thinking you want to say DVR, but
Okay. Well, if you want to go to my YouTube, it's Just a Parodies Man.
There you have it.
indeed. So have a nice day, have a nice week, and peace, my Dragonites.
Peace.